What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about some enormously positive news potentially for the market, along with just how nice does the market look? Consistently green uh, days at the moment. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Before I get into that, I update my spreadsheet as always. My God, has Phantom been on one? Look at that. So these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel, and Udemy course was Phantom that I did last year, saying it'd be the best investment of the year. Currently up 657x. Had you invested $100 into each one of these coins and still holding the bags then you would be in profit for $90,900. Add in your $2,600 investment originally, you'd be sitting on $93,500. Madness. I've held all of these at one point or another in closed positions on damn near all in profit, not Grin. Grin just sits there ruining that spreadsheet. And I've reinvested all that money to new cryptos. If you want to see the cryptos I'm in, check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share my live portfolio. I've built my portfolio to maximize gains during this bull cycle. My portfolio is outperforming the market week in, week out. Gains are continuously getting better and better and better. The bull cycle is wicked for just making your profits, but fundamentally, the more money you make right now is vital because the bear cycle, there's going to be investments that just change your life. I found Phantom during the bear cycle. So it's 657 times in value. So literally, if you put $1,500 into it at this point, you would be basically a millionaire. I know a few of my Udemy students are millionaires off of this, but just staggering gains. And that's what I'll be doing during the bear cycle as well, is finding the gems that will make you retire at whatever age you choose to. Anyway, guys, the market is hot. The market is very hot right now. We're seeing a lot of real positive upside. Ethereum looks like it's breaking to the upside. Polkadot's sort of holding steady around $44. You've got Uniswap that's been making some steady-ish gains. Shiba Inu continues to do well, staggered. VeChain's had a really nice run, up to 14.4 cents. Obviously, Phantom's had a very nice run. Theta started recovering finally. Yeah, everything's just starting to run pretty goddamn well. So if you're in alts, you're probably a happy bunny at the moment. And here's two pieces of news that should be very bullish for crypto in general. So number one is Mastercard are saying that any bank or merchant on its network can soon offer crypto services. So they're preparing to announce that any of the thousands of banks and millions of merchants on its payments network can integrate crypto into their products. That's big news. That includes Bitcoin wallets, credit and debit cards that earn rewards in crypto and enable digital assets to be spent, and loyalty programs where airline or hotel points can be converted into Bitcoin. So they're partnering with Bakkt to do this. The crypto firm recently spun off by Intercontinental Exchange, will be behind the scenes provider for custodial services. This is very, very big news. The crypto economy is going to expand very, very fast with news like this. Mastercard want to be ahead of the curve here. Shares of Bakkt, which began trading as a public company last week, surged an incredible 234% on the news. And Mastercard and Bakkt were set to announce their partnership later Monday at the annual Money 2020 conference in Vegas. They're lowering the barriers to entry. That's the key thing. That's the biggest point that they want to say. They're lowering the barriers to entry, so everyone can be participating in crypto in some form. Very bullish for the market. The second thing, $1 trillion mistake. Is China planning to reverse crypto ban? Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. China have always been back and forth about crypto. There's always been stories that bring down the market. So this could be a story where all of a sudden it comes out, no, they're not going to reverse. And it's so this could be a story where it hypes the market, and then the reality of the news comes in and it floods the market. So prepare for that. If it's true, and China are looking at reversing their crypto ban, then all of a sudden that is enormously bullish momentum for the market. In reality, they may not. They've always got this weird thing about crypto, and part and parcel of that as well is, you can control the population if no one can use crypto, right? Or you can certainly try. But if they do, it will be enormous news. When China did this, Michael Taylor, they put Michael Taylor, Michael Saylor. Okay, that's bad. That's bad reporting. CEO of MicroStrategy has publicly stated that the government was making a $1 trillion mistake. Saylor told Bloomberg that the country was cracking down on an asset that generated 10 billion a year with 100% year-over-year growth. Now, you can't argue for that. China had control of about 50% of the Bitcoin market before the crackdown and featured a flourishing crypto market. The crackdown saw China's hash rate crash to zero while other countries took advantage and began welcoming miners to the region. Since exiting, many have moved to the US. The US didn't waste any time in seizing the opportunity to make miners feel welcome. States like Florida and Texas passed favorable laws to entice the miners there. Now the US accounts for about 35% of the total global hash rate. So if they do come back into it, and you could see it from that argument that they don't necessarily want the US to dominate, but my God, if they all of a sudden go, no, we're reversing our ban, all of a sudden you've got 1 billion plus people that, again, and if they become crypto friendly because they don't want to lose out to America, now you've got 1 billion plus people investing in crypto or have the ability to invest in crypto. It's that would be hugely bullish news for the market. I'm hesitant to be too excited about this because I was in the last bull cycle and the bull cycle before. I know how this plays out, and we quite often see a positive China story, or like a positive possible China story, and then the reality comes out, which is no, we're not changing anything, or we're like, that's not true. We're not into this, and all of a sudden the market gets hit by the reality. So we could see this. This could be like a deceptive story. Going to play out, but it doesn't. And all of a sudden the market has a little bit of a retracement as a result, and that could happen. But if this does come to fruition, all of a sudden the market's looking mad, and all of a sudden you can change your perspective on what you think all-time highs are, because it would be probably the biggest catalyst of this entire bull cycle. And we could legitimately see the Bitcoin all of a sudden, because I've been saying for a while, I think 140 is about the max we're going to see this cycle. And I might be wrong, but that's how it plays out in my head. I think there's going to be huge resistance at 100. But if that story becomes true, we could see Plan B's model be accurate. 288 could happen. Very interesting times. Either way, altcoin market's looking hot. So anyone that's in alts, and I'm presuming that's most of you, congratulations. I'm sure you're doing very well. And if you are new to crypto and you want to get into crypto, check out Copy My Crypto. Like I said, it's where I share my portfolio. My portfolio is crushing the market week in and week out. Gains are ridiculous, and they've been consistent constantly. Opportunities are there within the portfolio to make some really good quick gains as well. And you better believe when that bear cycle kicks in, and it will kick in, make no mistake about it, a bear cycle will be happening. Oh, I'm going to be finding another coin that does that sort of growth for the next bull cycle. So if you want to be a part of it, check out Copy My Crypto.